Hello everyone, welcome back to Salesforce Textbook. In this video, we will go through page branching logic in Salesforce Feedback Management. In that, we will discuss how to show survey pages based on participant responses. Here are the contents we will go through in this video. So, page branching logic helps you to control which pages a survey participant sees next based on their answers to a question. This makes the survey shorter, more relevant, and easier to complete, and helps to complete more personalized and relevant survey experience. We have two types of page branching logics. One is based on what participants' answers or response provided in earlier questions, and using merge fields that allows you to show different pages based on data pulled directly from Salesforce record, such as case record, contact information, or account record. This is useful when you already know certain details about the participant. For example, if a participant selects yes to needing support, they could be sent to a page asking about their issue. But if they say no, they could skip ahead to thank you page. Similarly, if the survey recognizes the participant as a premium customer through a merge field, you might ask them for feedback on exclusive features. So, with branching logic, you can create smart surveys that adapts you to each customer. Let's talk about page branching logic based on responses. This feature allows us to create dynamic survey flows, meaning the pages participant sees next are based on how they answer earlier questions. Here is a simple use case. Imagine the first question in your net promoter score will be like, how likely are you recommended our service to a colleague or friend? Now based on the response, if participant selects 6 or below, it means they are not satisfied. So we show a follow-up page that says, let us know what you didn't like. If the score is 7 or 8, that means they are neutral. So we ask them, let us know how we can improve. And if the response is 9 or 10, that means they are happy customers. So we skip that questions and directly land it to thank you page. This branching logic helps to control meaningful feedback without using unnecessary questions, and it gives each participant a smoother and targeted experience. So here are some of the steps to configure. So click on the page branching logic and go to pages, choose the conditions like based on condition or every time. So set the conditions like if the response is 9 or more, skip to thank you page, and select the condition as any condition is met, and select the page like we are selecting it as thank you page, and modify the logic type as response to question and provide the question, and control the operator as greater than or equal to 9. So then click on create rule and then follow the same steps. Now we will be redirecting to, if the participant responds 7 or 8, we'll move to third page. Here we set the condition as any condition is met. Similarly follow for page 2 if participant selects less than 6. Then click on save the logic. Now if you want to move directly to thank you page after page 2, click on the page branching logic of page 2, and every time click on every time and select the page. For page 3 we don't require any page branching logic, so it's already followed by thank you page. So now let us preview how exactly the survey works. Here is a preview of survey which we have designed for page branching logic for based on participant response. On page number 1, this is the page branching logic, like it will navigate to thank you page if the response is greater than or equal to 9. And similarly, we will select the question, and if it is less than or equal to 6, moves to page 2. And if any condition matches, like if the response is 7 or 8, it moves to page number 3. So with this set of condition we have designed in page number 1. And also we have this page number 2 and page number 3 designed for capturing response for different responses. Like for page number 2 is for low rating, and for 3 is for rating for 7 and 8. And we also designed the page number 2 page branching logic, like directly move to page number and the last page, that is a thank you page from page number 2, and it will skip the page number 3 and it will directly move to thank you page. So let us preview how exactly this logic works. So this is the welcome page. Like, so if the participant selects less than or equal to 6, so we should show like what we went wrong, like that, what you didn't like it. So this is page number 2, and if you click on next, it will go to thank you page. Similarly, let us preview again, and this time let us give 7 or 8. So if you give 8, it moves to page number 3, and directly moves to thank you page. Similarly, if we provide 9 or 10, like it will directly move to page thank you page. So in this way we can customize the pages, like what exactly the participant should go to based on the responses from question. You can also add multiple logics. Once we log into our Salesforce, open App Launcher and search for surveys. To create a new survey, click on New. So let us name the survey as page branching underscore response and click on Continue. Now let us greet the participant with some welcome page. So, and let us add some pages to the participant to ask some questions. Click on Add Page and click on Add Question. Set the question type as Net Promoter Score. So in this question we'll be asking like how would you recommend our service to a friend or colleague. So this question will be asked with Net Promoter Score type of response. So based on the response, we'll take the inputs. Let us click on Add Page and let us add a question here to take the response. Click on Short Text. So we'll be asking like, let us know what you didn't like. So this question will be asked for low rating. Similarly, let us add this page 3 and add a question like short text. So let us ask like what we can do better to improve. So this is a neutral type of question. So in this way we can add multiple pages, and let us configure this thank you page also, since it's a mandatory. So based on the participants response, like out of 10, so we'll be asking different questions like page 2, page 3 or different. And also instead of page 2 we can also configure the name of the page, like low rating question or neutral page. So based on the response we will be redirecting to different pages and ask the participant. So let us click on this page branching logic to create our logic here. So this is the interface. So we have this based on condition or every time. So and also this is a, so here we have this the condition, and we can create a rule, and once the rule is done, click on save. So this is the logic. So we'll be redirecting to thank you page. For that let us configure. So let us select all conditions are met and select the logic type. So let us use response to question and select the question, like this is the question, like, and select the operator is greater than or equal to, so and response value as 9. So if the participant selects more than 9, so we will return to thank you page. So click on this create rule after adding this condition. So in this rule it will be saved. So this is the collection, and let us modify, like if you want to move the page to page number 3 based on some condition, click on select page and click on any condition also. So here we will configure like any condition is met. So select the response to question, follow the same. So this time we will use equals to and select the value like 6 or 7 like that. So based on that value we will move to page number 3. Since it is any, let us add another condition also. So let us add 7 as a response. Let us use the same question. So if it is equals to 8, so if the response is 7 or 8, we will move to page number 3 if any condition is met. So make sure you click on this create logic, create rule, and then save the logic. So that this logic will be marked save in this survey. Let us also add this page 2 for page 2. Click on all conditions are met. So for page 2, let us use it is less than or equal to 6. The response is less than or equal to 6. We will move to page number 2. So make sure click on rule and save this logic. So now let us preview. Let's click on save and preview our survey. So we will see how exactly our survey will work. So once we click on preview, we can preview our survey, the page branching logic. So now let us provide the response as greater than 9 or 10 like that. So click on 9. So now it should move to thank you page. So this is working as expected. Once we refresh, let us try again. So now let us provide the response as 8. So now we are moving to how we can improve. This is the page number 3. So let us provide again. Now this time let us provide the value as 4, which is less than or equal to 6. So we will see. So we can see what you didn't like. So this is completely like a unsatisfied response. But if we click on next, we can see the third page. This is because we need to configure the page 2. Since after page 2 we have this page 3. So for that, click on this page branching logic and click on every time. So every time we can select the page on what page that needs to be redirected. So this time I'm selecting as thank you page. So under page 2 we can also configure like describe the question also, like this question is described for low rating or page 2. So we can also configure here for better understanding. So for low rating type of question, so this can be easy to identify the response. Normally we use this to describe the question. So just for understanding, I'm just renaming it as designed for 7 or 8 response or page number 3 like that. So we will see now while previewing it. So this is like designed for page 3 and is for page 2. So every time it moves to thank you page after page 2. Let us click on save and then preview our survey. So this time in this survey, let us click on next and let us provide the value response as 2. So we'll be redirecting to page number 2 like didn't like. So this is the page we'll be redirecting. So by clicking next, it will directly move to thank you page by skipping page 3 since we designed page branching logic on page number 2 to directly move to thank you page every time. So this will skip page number 3, and for page number 3 we didn't made any kind of logic because after page number 3 we have the thank you. So you can see after page number 3 we will be directly moving it to thank you page. So in this way we can add multiple types of page branching logic so that the participant can see what the next page should be designed for based on the response provided for the survey. So this is the page branching logic which we have designed. So in this way we can control what type of questions a participant should be seeing based on the response provided by the participant. So here are some of the key limitations and points to remember when using Salesforce Feedback Management page logic branching based on participant responses. The first one is like ranking questions restriction. Like you cannot define conditions based on ranking questions. This limits the use of branching logic for surveys that rely heavily on ranking based responses, and operator limitation for multiple selection question. Like it has some limitations like equals operator does not work correctly with multiple select questions. Instead of that, use contains, and complexity and testing of conditions. Like you can add many rules and conditions, but if you add too many without a clear plan, it can get confusion and hard to manage. Additionally, Salesforce does not offer real-time validation for your conditions, so you manually test the survey to ensure the logic behaves as expected. So, and also follow the best practice to ensure the logic behaves as expected. Always test your branching logic using multiple scenarios in survey preview mode to ensure all condition behaves as expected. Here are some of the references for survey page branching based on merge fields and responses. Please refer the following links. Thank you. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook.